G'day guys, Ron here from Osborne Digital Marketing. Today I'm going to show you how I ranked an electrician's website in position number 1 in 2 weeks. Let's jump straight into it. Alright guys, so as you can see here, we've got the Google search results page. I'm in incognito, so it shows genuine results compared to other results. Definitely on page 1, as you can see, there's no fluff here. You can even Google it yourself. But the Bradfordville Electrician is our website. So we've been able to, not only have we been able to achieve position 1, but we've essentially achieved position 1 and 2. So if you look at it right here, as you can see, we have the position number 1 and position number 2 in a way, technically. But what that does is it provides more space on the SERP. We're dominating the SERP there. As you can see, our competitor right here, they only have this small little snippet. We have this entire area. So we have the likelihood of receiving 2 clicks to their 1. And that's been translated across into the results that we've been receiving on the phone calls and lead generation. Whilst Bradfordville is a smaller town, so it's not an overly large town like a Miami or a Fort Lauderdale, it's still something, and it shows the power of ranking in the search results. So let's have a look at the website, because what we did was quite interesting. So what we did was we basically utilized AI content in some circumstances, obviously with a bit of input from the humans to help get this site ranking. It's a pretty basic stock standard site. As you can see here, we've got the contact forms, testimonials, we've got the Facebook and Twitter, but ultimately we've built it out and structured it in a way that ensured that we got results and we got them quickly. To be able to rank a website like this in position 2 in 2 weeks is very, very powerful. Very powerful. It's not often that will happen. So the way that we did that is through mainly SEO work. To not bore you with the details, what we really did was we focused on keyword research. So we dived into the details there and discovered what powerful Bradfordville keywords would work for this locally. Remember, this is a local website. We're not trying to win Florida. We're not trying to win the USA. We're just trying to win a local area for a Sparky. That's it. Sparky, for my US viewers, is an electrician. So some Australian slang for you there. But that's what we've been able to achieve. So it's very, very powerful. So if we can get and hold those positions, position 1, position 2, so to speak, we're going to win a lot of the traffic, and we're going to continue to win. And we did all of this without backlinks, by the way. We haven't built any citations. We haven't done anything to this. We just used good old-fashioned on-page SEO. So that's where in a couple of my videos I have discussed the importance of the 3 pillars to success, the 3 SEO keys, I call them, to success. So you need to ensure that your URL, your H1s, and your H1s, your meta title, and they all align and are in specific order. Along with schema, I'm a big advocate for schema. In my industry, schema was always thought of as a second thought, but I think as we get more and more advanced, and as the search engines start to understand a lot more, I really think that schema is going to be the next step. So utilizing schema to help rank this site. It's been something we pushed. If you want to learn more about schema, link below in a video I've created about schema. But we utilize that. That's helped build this site out. We created some supporting pages, because if you want a website to rank even locally, you need to have supporting pages. If you don't have supporting pages to support the content, it doesn't have a hope. Now, like I said, this is not a very pretty website. It's a Duda website that we've utilized. It's not gorgeous, but it's something that is sufficient. I recommend Duda if you're utilizing something local. If you're going to build a website that's more prominent and you want to target a bigger market, you want to have more content on the page in the future, definitely go WordPress. You can't go wrong. If you want a local website like this, if you just want to dominate locally, then definitely a Duda one will suffice. You've got it's very easy. As you can see, there's a ton. We've set it up where there's a ton of call to actions. We're getting on average a call every single day. So for a small town to be receiving a call and shoveling those calls out, that's very powerful. So making this call button just constantly hover no matter where you are, that's something that's powerful. You get a free quote, the contact form down below. A couple of tips, when you've got a local business, a lot of the time the intention is immediate response. Okay, so let's just use this as an example. So when individuals call, they're calling because they want something dealt with immediately. They don't tend to fill out a contact form for a quote. If they want a quote, they'll call. When you are a local business, you should be structuring your website as such. Call button here, call button here, call button here. Notice that there's no fill out our contact form. There's none of that. It's very, very important that you have all of this set up. If you are a local organization, a local business, set it up so it's all call to actions, or CTAs, because that is what the user wants. The intent for a local search is that they want something now. That is going to get you a lot more leads and a lot more conversions. Okay, something that's very, very important. Another thing that is important is, again, local schema. So that's how we're able to honestly smash this, I believe, and capture position 1 and 2. I'm calling it position 1 and 2 because I believe it is position 1 and 2, because you don't get those kind of results. Like I'm stoked with that. That's exactly what you want to see for any client. 1 and 2 positions. So when it comes to schema, when you're implementing local schema, watch a video that I've got on schema. That's going to help you understand how to install it literally from start to finish, have it on your website, test it, make sure that it's valid, stick it all on there. But that's going to help you get results like I've been able to do here in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I was able to get this website to rank. Now, will it stay there forever? No, it won't. If I don't build links to this, if I just leave it as it is, eventually I will lose those positions, because search engine optimization is a constant battle. My competitors, the individuals underneath me here, they're going to do more to try and knock me out, because I'm right now, so position number 1, 33%. Position number 2 gets 18% of the clicks. Position number 3 gets, I think it's 14% of the clicks. He knows this. All of these guys down here, they know all of this. They know how powerful it is to have position number 1. So they want that. They'll do anything to try and knock me out for that. So that's why with SEO, I will need to constantly create new pages. I'll need to get backlinks, citations, build all of that infrastructure. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this brief video on how I was able to rank a website for position 1 and 2. I'm calling it in 2 weeks. If you'd like to work with my SEO agency and get these kind of results, I can't be sure that I'll be able to do it in 2 weeks for you, but I can be sure that we will get results and we will help your business, because that is what we do for our clients. Just hit me up in the comments. You can reach out via the contact form. You can click the link down to the website down the bottom in the contact form there. Love to hear from you. Love to work with you. Love working with Sparkies. It's always a pleasure. I hope you found value. Make sure you hit that like button. Really encourages me to make more cool little videos like this. Have a lovely day, guys. Cheers.